What's up, guys? Welcome back to Miami Dolphins Syndicate. As always, I'm your co-host, Donovan Quick. Before we get started today, I do want to say, guys, we're almost to 1,000 subscribers, 250 away. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with all your friends. Also, don't forget to join our Discord. You'll get updates faster from me there before I even post a video. So make sure y'all join in there. We have different channels for different things, defense, to and on, to truthers, etc., etc. Also with Heat, Panthers, Marlins stuff as well in there. Well, on to today. The only real update I have at this moment is that Emmanual Acho has gone on. This was yesterday. And went and said, look, the Dolphins can win the Super Bowl if Tua stays healthy. Now, the question isn't, everybody knows how good the offense is going to be. The thing is that no one's really talking about is how good the defense is going to be. And defense wins championships, is what he said. And to go on with this, on and on, he's like, what position group are the Dolphins really outmatched at? What coaching staff are they really outmatched by? Like, if you really want to go down to it, Mike McDaniel, brilliant offensive mind. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, offensive wide receivers, perfectly fine. Running backs, you could argue, but, they're kind of deep in that. Savon Ahmed being our fourth best running back, he's a pretty decent running back to have. And against Buffalo, he just turns into an all-pro. I don't know what that's about, but hey, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. And then also, Tua, top 10 in the league when healthy. If you want to argue with me, argue with yourself. Jacob agrees with y'all, but I don't. He's top 10 when healthy. And then on the defensive side, how good and deep our cornerback room is. Like, we have the best cornerback room in the entire NFL. Like, there's been nothing better ever assembled in the entire league. Xavier Howard, Jalen Ramsey, Cater Koo, who was ranked the top 20. I think he was ranked 21 or 22 last year per Pro Football Focus as a corner. Now he's our number 3 or number 4 with Nick Needham, who, when he played slot corner a year ago, was the best slot corner in the league statistically. So you have those 4. Then we have our second round pick, Cam Smith. Noah Igbinoghene, I've been, talking him up. Trill Will is still on the team. Keon Crossen can kick rocks, but, that's 7 down the list. Safeties. We have Deshaun Elliott competing with Brandon Jones for the strong safety spot. If not, Deshaun Elliott's probably going to be the backup. He's a very good backup to have. Javon Holland is a top 10 free safety in the league. probably top 5, but I can't say for sure. I haven't really watched everybody specifically. But definitely top 10 free safety in the league. And then Verone McKinley, his college teammate, also a free safety, when in there, has performed fairly well. Justin Bethel plays all over this defense and special teams. Once again, like, who is matching up? I can probably name you like 2 safety groups that are probably better than our safety group, and one of them is definitely the Bills with Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. But they're definitely up there in safety groups. Pittsburgh Steelers as well. Yeah. And then you want to go to the defensive line. Christian Wilkins, Zach Sealer, both ranked in the top 10 in run stopping. Zach Sealer, I believe, was number 2 in run stop. Christian Wilkins overall ranked top 5. On top of that, you have Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb, and Emmanuel Ogbah on the edge. That's insane. Andrew Van Ginkel, the most underrated edge linebacker you'll ever see in the NFL. Like, no one ever talks about that man, but he always is making a play. It's nonstop with him. You go to our linebacker group. We got rid of Landon Roberts, and I liked him as a run stopper and as a leader, but the man could not cover. Now we replace him with David Long, and then Andrew Van Ginkel has been playing middle linebacker as well. And don't forget Channing Tindall. Meanwhile, he had like 4 defensive snaps last year, has been a major improvement in camp so far. So I'm liking our linebacker group as well. And our linebacker group, I believe they ranked it 8th overall, ESPN did. And I can't tell you the last time we had a good linebacker group. It must have been when Jason Taylor switched from defensive end to linebacker. Like that's how long ago our linebacker group was actually good. Like it's been non-existent for so long. Like we've had, a couple of good players in there, but nothing really star worthy. No one that can really be versatile in pass and run. It was either or, so you always had to pick and choose. Like, hey, are we going to try to stop the run, or are we going to try to stop the pass? And it was a guessing game out there. And whenever we had Landon Roberts out there playing middle linebacker in pass coverage, I wanted to cut my wrist off. Yeah, man, and it's been crazy. The pieces that we have, what talent group. And then on top of that, Vic Fangio, his last 4 stops as defensive coordinator has all been top 5 defenses, and he's never had the level of talent that he has at like he does right now. Like he way back when he was with the 49ers, he led that just stout defensive group, and what really huge names they had, maybe 1 or 2. We have like 5 or 6. It's it's a different ball game, and he spent a whole offseason studying and trying to develop a new defense, and I'm excited to see what he can do with it. The only question I really have is special teams at this point. Like, yeah, Keon Cross and Justin Bethel, they're good special teamers. Andrew Van Ginkel, way good at special teams. I swear every time I see him on special teams, he's scoring a touchdown with a pump block or something. But can Jason Sanders keep up? Can we just signed Jake Bailey? Can he actually do good? We haven't had a good consistent punter since Matt Hawk. So we'll see there. But realistically, like, another year in this offense, Mike McDaniel, another year at head coach, calling plays, is going to get better at it. They're going to just get better. The young head coach, so smart. He's going to get better. Vic Fangio, a year off, and is right back at it. Like, he is going to just... This defense is going to be so good. So good. You guys remember how good of a defense we had when we had nobodies playing? Absolute no ones, with Brian Flores calling the plays? Look, now we got arguably a better defensive coordinator with a lot more talent. So let's see what he can do. I think, Emmanuel Acho is not far off on this. He's not. Saying that we can go and win a Super Bowl, I can't disagree. I can't. Like, when we go up against the Bills, we already showed that we can score with the Bills in a playoff game. We could. We lost because, rookie quarterback and rookie head coach just, not having the plays together. If Tua played that game, who knows what happens, Going further, the Chiefs, we'll see in Germany this year if we can keep up, but we played them a couple of years ago and it ended up being a shootout at the end. And Tua tried to make a comeback, and it made it pretty close. And that was when they had Tyreek Hill. Now we have Tyreek Hill. What receivers do they have that we can't guard besides Travis Kelce? Kadarius Toney, if he's even healthy. Bengals, yeah, that we were right there with them for more than half the game without Tua in the game. They may have gotten a little bit better on defense, and their offensive line got a little bit better, but our defense got way better. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, it's going to be interesting because we can double cover those guys. We can. We have the ability to. And if not, I mean, we have the defensive line to just demolish their offensive line. And even if that doesn't happen, their defense isn't nearly as good as our offense is, and they're not going to be able to stop our offense. It's just, those are the top 3 teams, in my opinion, in the AFC that we have to get by. And I feel like we can. If all the pieces are healthy and all the pieces are right, why not? That's all I got for y'all today. Thank you for joining with me today. If you have any questions, make sure y'all drop it in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you all. If you're still here,